Lads, it is Corona time. Tonight, we are having a look at the new Jesus Corona Shapeshifter card. Sam is joining me. I use him in Champs and Rivals. Sam, we've got a little pocket rocket on our hands here, son.
Oh, I mean, his name's Jesus, Jack. Is he the Messiah?
Mate, he made me do things I never thought I would. I mean, I would be crucified for this man. I'm not scared to admit it.
Oh.
He is... Oh, I don't know if you remember, Sam. A long time, cast your mind back to like, what, October or something, whenever it was. The Rule Breaker. It was actually the end of September. There you go.
Yes, it was.
I was in love with that card. I said he was the cheap Neymar. I bought him for 100k. It was absolutely worth every penny, Sam. And this guy is just even more juiced. He's got a +9 from that card.
Oh.
The big question is, Sam, I think people are going to be asking is, where do you play him?
It's got to be a forward, I think. Don't get tricked by those
stats. No.
Those defensive ones.
You're bloody correct, mate. He is a striker, in my opinion. That's where I used him. I did try him centre mid, but he just felt wasted there. When you've got a player that's kind of as good in the final third, is this guy. You don't really want him to be in the midfield. You want him where he's going to get the most chances, and that is up top. I've been playing 4-3-2-1. I am loving it, lads. Tactics video very, very soon, probably when Robbie's back. And he's been playing the sole striker for me, so he drops back a little bit as well. He could definitely play centre mid, in a very attacking centre mid role.
Yeah.
But like you say, Sam, he'd just be wasted there. His shooting, I shit you not, I think is up there. It's as good as Ben Yedder's, which is saying a lot. Okay. It's saying a lot because that team this season, Ben Yedder, is absolutely cracked out in terms of shooting ability.
Has he got the traits?
He doesn't.
Oh.
He doesn't, but I think you don't need the traits as much when you've got the 5-5, personally.
No, yeah. 5-5 does help big time.
It's something I've not had for a while, to be honest, Sam. I don't know about you, but I feel like there's not been loads and loads and loads of promo cards this year that have had 5-5 that have gone into teams very easily in terms of chemistry links.
Yeah, not
this guy does. Yeah, this guy definitely does. I think he's better than Grealish. Definitely. He feels a lot faster than Grealish, which is one of my main concerns with him, with big old Super Jack, my namesake. I like this Corona in the fact that he could play cam as well, very easily. He feels like a cam. Mate, he just feels like Neymar, a modern Neymar, if that makes sense. It's the same as his Rule Breaker felt like a cheap gold Neymar. This feels like a cheap Tots Neymar.
That's high praise from Jack. Indeed, Jack loves Neymar. I'm just looking at when you said that he could play. He was a good cam. I was looking at his passing stats. That 93's overall stat is a bit fake because it's let down by free kick accuracy. Who cares? Yeah. And crossing. He's central anyway. You don't want to.
Mate,
he's not
if it weren't for them, you'd be like what, like 96, 97 passing. So it's like it's unreal. Honestly, him. So I had him, Player of the Month Mbappe, and Shapeshifter Felipe Anderson as my front three. And they were just unreal with him. The fact that he could feed balls to him very well was obviously... It's always a nice thing when a man can feed you balls. I don't know about you, Sam.
They're all so interchangeable as well across that front three.
Yes.
Like if you run your striker wide, one of them's dropping into striker and doing just as good a job.
I feel like bloody Jurgen Klopp with these tactics. Honestly, they're working exactly how I want. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss them. Okay, I'm going to talk about a slight negative, Sam. Probably the only negative that I've actually got with the card, and is the virus. No, Tecatito. No, it's actually his pace. He definitely feels faster than Grealish, but I don't think he feels like top end. You know when you've been using Mbappe and Anderson and Rodrigo as your front three?
Yeah.
They're very fast. I don't know if you've noticed. When you go to this card, I'd use the Hawk on him, even though he's got 99 pace, apparently, it's such a cap. He doesn't feel quite that fast. I think
it's maybe height and body type, because he's 5'8".
I think he's 5'8".
Which isn't the tallest.
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. It reminds me of Ben Yedder pace. That he's not slow at all, but he's not that kind of that S tier of player. Like Anderson, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius, those type of boys.
Yeah.
But that's where the negatives stop, Sam.
That's good though, isn't it? Like, and we've said it on a couple of reviews now with these Shapeshifter ones. The big question with the pace is if that pace makes him unusable or not.
Yeah, and it absolutely does not. He played 5 games for me. He scored 9 goals. He scored some absolute screamers. Shooting, like I say, is absolutely fantastic. It's left foot, right foot, devastating pop star Dua Lipa and the baby. And then he's also, Sam, I don't know if you've noticed on this card, he's got 88 defending and 88 physical.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask about them.
Yeah.
Because we've been saying, like, these cards that are playing out of position almost a little bit.
Yeah.
If you played him at centre mid, does it feel like an 88 defending, 88 physicality, or is it a little bit false?
I'd say, you know what, I don't think it feels false, actually. I think his strength is amazing. Probably coupled with the fact he's got 95 balance. Hawk, gave him plus 10 strength as well. The fact as well that he gets up to 99 aggression, he presses from the front, he gives Felipe Anderson vibes in that regard. He's really good, Sam. He's just tenacious. I think it's kind of it's showing them a very, very key part of the meta this year. High aggression on your attackers is the way forward. I mean, high aggression in general, but on your attackers, they chase the ball down like me on chasing I don't even know. I'm not even going to finish that sentence,
King.
In fact. Yes, you know what, Sam? That's probably the safest route to go down. 91 interceptions is really nice because when when twats are playing around the bag and think they're
and you can't
big
get
boss
to
man,
go and do something about it.
But Jesus, he'll just nip his little toe in there and go and piss off and have it, and then his shooting is very convincing. Like, I can't talk well. I'm honestly, Sam, I'm very pleased with the card. And do you want to know what, Sam?
Ooh,
I've got the biggest praise coming right now.
Okay.
He's staying in the team.
Wow, okay. So,
he has displaced Rodrigo for me.
Does that mean Felipe Anderson's staying in the team as well?
Yeah, Felipe is
wow, so
one of my favourite players in the
I
minute.
went wax lyrical about that.
Yeah, you
Felipe
charmed me,
Anderson
Sam. Lads,
Jack
check out the video, by the way. He's still out for like 5 minutes, basically, so go and do him.
But, so here's the question, then, Jack.
Yeah.
You know how much I love that Felipe Anderson?
Yes.
Gun to your head, you can only keep one.
Felipe.
Oh, okay, so Felipe
because
still...
He's still just is his pace, that's the thing. So the reason for that, lads, I've given him a 9.75 out of 10. Simply because I think he's lacking that pace and his body type being average. It's not bad at all, but I think, they're the two things that hold him back from being a 10. But apart from that, Sam, I've got no complaints at all. I'm really, really pleased with this card. He's a bit of a cult hero, I'd say, for his rule breaker. I played a lot of games with him, so I was pleased to try him out.
Porto or somebody he was at before?
It was at Porto, yeah.
So he's even got the better link now, because that's a strong link to Kunde as well, isn't it? Oh,
and Nakuna, which we'll speak about in just a moment, you little naughty boy.
So,
5 coins, I've given him an 8. He's about 300k at the minute, which I don't think is a bad price for a La Liga 5-star attacker with these stats at all. Decent links as well. Chem style, I'd say Hawk if you're using him in the final third. If you've already got a crazily stacked attack and you're looking for a midfielder that's going to go forward, I'd probably use Anchor on him personally.
Yeah, I
Best
agree.
links, I linked him to Acuna. Very good left back. Probably, top... Well, I suppose there's been some crazy ones recently, but probably top 10, definitely. We've got Koundé, great centre-back. And then I've gone for Alvarez, Sam, from Ajax, not the What If card. The Foot Fantasy is a Mexican link, just as a bit of a different one. Why not?
I like that. That's different. It's a nice.
I'd like to see maybe like a Lozano. I mean, wait, did we see a Lozano? Or am I tripping?
Did Lozano get something recent?
He didn't. For some reason, I was certain he had a Shapeshifter, but maybe I saw a
No, he
prediction
hasn't got a
or something.
Shapeshifter. He's got.
Never mind. He's got a road to the final from about 12 years ago.
Okay.
Lads, he's a brilliant, brilliant card. I'm in love. Like I say, I'm keeping him in the team, and that's the highest praise I can give him.
Jack's infected and it's staying.
Mate, I am. Yeah, mate. Don't get me a ladder off Flo. I already know I'm positive. He's absolutely insane. Sam, that's all I've got to say, my friend. Any final words on
No, mate.
Corona?
I'm just impressed. I'm glad we've done one of these reviews where the stats have been super juiced and we love.
He feels it. Yeah, absolutely. It does not feel fake whatsoever. But lads, please drop a subscription. We are so close to 3.3. As I live and breathe, right now we're at 5 subs away. Drop
Come
a
on,
like
we can
on
get
the video.
5 subs off this video, boys, if you do it
Come
for
on,
us.
boys. Yes, like the video. I don't know. I've choked. I had a moment then. Make sure to subscribe, like the video. But until next time, I've been Jack.
And I've been Sam.
And we've been Back Page. We'll see you in the next one.
Adios.